Big games tonight for Anthony Davis and LeBron. What'd you see out there from them, especially in that fourth quarter when you guys kind of pushed back on that big Houston surge from the third quarter?
First and foremost, not forget why we're here, or the bigger picture. Make sure we're getting justice for those families who haven't gotten it yet, and making sure we're keeping their names alive. But tonight was what I fully expected from those two guys. They're going to bounce back. They're all-stars, superstars. LeBron has forever led the charge. AD has always been a huge, on both ends of the floor for us and for every team he's played for. He's a superstar. So, I was more worried about us, our others, taking care of business. And we had a good push, plus from Keith. Rondo played a hell of a game, a floor game defensively too. And Kuz, even though he might not have showed a bunch in the stat sheet, just the way he ran the floor, his energy, picked us up a bunch. But we had so many guys come up and pick up some of the slack and give us a nice little plus or a little boost that we didn't expect from. But we're going to need that. That's what the playoffs are about. Your superstars are going to play. They're going to play well. It's what your others do. But yeah, we switched up different things at them, do different things at them, they do different things at us. We had a lead. We just got to stay focused. We got to be able to, as a veteran team, be mature enough to keep that lead. We can't, be up 16 and give up, an 18-point or be down a negative 18-point quarter. We lost the third quarter by 18, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But we focused, bounce back, fourth quarter. It's a game of runs, but we want to make the game harder on ourselves than it has to be by letting them get warm. And they shot the ball well. The guys played very well.
Yeah, Danny, you bring up some good points. Is that not the nature of that Houston offense? I mean, you guys were up 21 in the second quarter. They have a huge third quarter, and all of a sudden it's a tight game. They even led for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you make threes like that in a flurry. So it went from 16 to 7 real quick, 3 straight threes. And next, timeout, there's 7 points within 2 minutes damn near. And, we had to figure it out, change the matchup, change lineup, get our pace back. And they're scoring. We're not able to get out and run. Our best offense is transition, which we did in the first quarter for sure in the first half. But we couldn't get back to it until the fourth. And we got them in some foul trouble, tried to attack the mismatch matchups, and stuck to that and made some big plays down the stretch. AD, Bron, Doe, all of them made big plays down the stretch.
You mentioned Rondo already. He wasn't very effective in game one, primarily probably because he hadn't played in 6 months. Tonight, completely different. He was plus 28. 10 points, 9 assists, and 5 steals. What can you say about his game tonight?
Just his energy, that's what he does. That's the classic Doe, the vintage, or however you want to put it. He took a game to get his legs back on him, but I still thought in game one, besides some of the turnovers, he had great energy, great activity, and great floor leadership for us. But tonight, he was able on defensive end, do what he hasn't done, and I've seen in a long time. Pick up full court, be active, be a net, be physical, and offensively run the keep the pace of what we want it to be, run the offense, give Bron a break from, handling the ball and bring it up the floor, and, getting guys where they need to be, and just capitalizing on the mismatches.
Markieff Morris was just sitting in your seat a few minutes ago, and he said, yeah, you've got to stay ready no matter what happens. He was red hot tonight that first half. How much of a boost did he give you guys with all those threes?
Huge boost. To have 4 threes in a quarter is unbelievable. It's unreal. Most guys don't get that for the game. For him to give us that in a quarter was the reason why we were up so big early on. I really wish we'd have kept him getting a rhythm in that second half, or get some looks. It would have been good for us to have him. Obviously, he's a big body to guard, rebound because they kill us on the glass a lot of times, but also to knock down shots in that third and fourth quarter. But he stayed ready. He did what he was supposed to do, and he defensive end, he played his role and boxed out, got some rebounds, huge rebounds at the end of the game, and we're going to need that again in game 3.
Danny, you guys had a big push in the first quarter, being able to get the ball up the floor quickly, and another one in the fourth quarter that helped you get a little space between them. What goes into being able to create those stretches and those runs where you're able to get up the floor and play at the kind of pace that you want?
And what is able to what? I'm sorry, say that question again, that last part.
To be able to get up the floor and be able to play at the pace that you want. What creates those, like the conditions for you guys to be able to do that?
Stops, getting them to make missed shots. If we're able to get them missed shots, get defensive stops, or get them to turn the ball over, we're able to get out and run. Mind you, we should be able to do that regardless. If they score the basket, we got to get the ball out fast. But human nature, when they score, we're trying to figure out, which we shouldn't, what the mistakes were defensively. We try to take our time, but we got to get the ball out and running because that's our best offense is transition. But we got the stops we needed. We rebounded. got them with the glass, we made them turn over some, and we were out and running. So that's gonna be an emphasis for us throughout the series.
We have time for one more. Do we have anyone on site, or please raise your hand if you're in the Zoom?
No one on site, TC.
All right, perfect. I think we're good. Danny, thanks for your time.